Today, I'm going to show you a Web3 gaming infrastructure which could potentially link Web2 games to Web3. Sounds interesting? Well, let's get into it. What's up, guys? My name is Aaron and welcome to Yet Crypto. I hope all of you are doing well out there. So today, I want to show you a pretty interesting project. And if you like seeing interesting projects, then you should definitely subscribe to the channel, right? Because this is the right place to be to find out these cool little projects and get into them potentially early for everybody. All right. So if you like that, press that button, that like button right there, and let me know what you think of this project as we go through it, because I'd love to know your opinion. So without any further ado, let's get straight into this project. Okay, so the project I'm looking at and talking about is called Dubbz right here. Okay, so maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, but either way, it's looking pretty healthy, right? It's already up nearly 7x from release, $3.29, and you can see the chart right here. It's obviously going up quite a bit. Okay, there's got to be a reason, and I will show you the reasons. But if you guys were lucky enough to hear about this coin back here, you would have done really well. But it doesn't mean that the project has fully flown off the handle yet and it's all gone, because obviously we are in a time of the market where this is where opportunities are still to be had, even if it's gone up by 7x potentially. In terms of self-reporting circulating to supply, we have a supply of 100%. So, if you're looking for that golden opportunity and you really value circulating supply and all that, then this is probably your number one for that. Okay, so that is something to consider. The current market cap is 32 million. Okay, so it's not a low cap gem anymore. Okay, well, kind of, but in the 30 million range, but still potentially opportunity to be had. But what is Dubbz? Okay, let's have a little look. So here you go. This is Dubbz. So powering the evolution of gaming. So obviously easy statement to say, but how are they doing that? So at the moment, just even looking at this, it's got mobile, tablet, and desktop, from what I can see. So so what does Dubbz do? So the Dubbz token elevates your gaming experience on the platform to the next level, available on Ethereum network. So good to know it's based on Ethereum. So Dubbz, the bridge between the traditional gaming and the nascent blockchain gaming industry. And you can obviously see quite a cool thing here with FIFA. So maybe there's some truth to this on here, which is cool. So look, based on Ethereum, and the market cap currently what we've looked at already, just giving you a little bit of that. So it's a sell tax of 4%, just to note that down. And you can buy it from here as well and swap it and buy it. It seems right. You connected your wallet. So a little bit about the actual token. So revenue sharing, 1% of all wagers are distributed to the holders in the form of USDC. Okay, so they're using the USDC rather than USDT. So earnings are viewable and claimable in the player's token dashboard at any time. No staking required. All future revenue streams, whether from co-branded tournaments or revenue from the Web3 marketplace, will simultaneously be distributed to the holders with Dubbz token. The platform's success is your success. So obviously if you buy the token and this does really well and you share it around with your friends and all that, then you could benefit too. So that's good to know. So pro benefits, okay, so hold the necessary amount of Dubbz tokens and gain access to pro membership features, including 50% off match fees, exclusive tournaments, early access to features, games, and so much more. Okay, so it's giving you some use around the token. So you can connect your Web3 wallet to see your holder rankings, earn USDC dividends, pro membership status, and more. So this, you connect your wallet, you can actually get some gains from this if you hold this token. So that's good to know. And then the benefits about it. So reduced match fees, so 50% reduced match fees. But at the moment you might be thinking, well, what match fees? All right, so I will get into that in a minute. But exclusive access to things as well. And then look, we've got more to come. So it's showing you the team, so that's good to see what you can see a team, and we will go to that into that in a minute. And then so we've got social media as well. They've got some socials going on. Okay, so pretty cool, right? We've got so that's our first pass of Dubbz. Okay, but we're going to go into the massive deep dive and review this. And all you Patreons out there, you can find out what I scored Dubbz. I've already scored it in my Patreon and my cheat sheet. Okay, if you don't know anything about my cheat sheet, I'll give you a quick little recap on that real quick. So this is the Moneyball cheat sheet, and as you can see, Dubbz is now in here, and it has all been scored, but you can't see at this current moment. If I was to score right, you would see all the scores, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, basically, I've done this for every single project. This has allowed me to find the good from the bad in different projects by scoring them with different grading criteria. Okay, so I've got over 77 coins now in here, and these are all the coins I actually currently have inside of here. So if you want to join the Patreon and find out about all my scores that I've scored these, it's actually given us a really good portfolio from the up and coming bull run. We can identify the good, the bad on each project. So here you go. And it's all by doing in-depth research. Okay. So if you want the score for Dubbz, then yeah, it is here. And yeah, you can get the score. So sign up to the Patreon. Link in the description. Okay, so now it's time to get into the deep dive with Dubbz. Okay, we're going to go through a whole bunch of different avenues and look at this project in depth. All right, so we're going to start off with the team. Let's get it. Okay, so here is the team for Dubbz, and we've got a couple of people. Obviously, we've got our founder and CEOs, these two guys right here, and then we've got developers and stuff like that. But the main people we care about, right, is the founders and the CEO and CTO and all that fun stuff, because these are the guys who are pushing the project forward, and they are the ones who are experienced. For example, if you don't know what you're doing as a founder, and then you hire like a superstar and he's a developer or something like that, like you don't know what to do with him, right? So the movers and the shakers are the ones we really care about. So that's where we're going to go. So first of all, let's go to Kevin Webster. All right. Okay, so this is Kevin Webster, all right, and he is obviously the CTO and founder, and that's good. He's showing that on his LinkedIn. And yes, what can we see from him? So yeah, he's basically the CTO. Before that, he's self-employed for 1 year as like a contractor, I think, in Spain. So now he's in Madrid. And then a technical coach before that, and he used to work for Eventbrite as a software manager and engineer. So yeah, so some pretty good experience with Eventbrite. But in terms of him being a CTO or a founder before, this is his first time. So it's just something to note down there. Okay, so the next person we're going into is Kyle right here. So let's have a look at Kyle. Okay, so here is Kyle, and obviously the CEO founder as Dubbz as well, so that's good, he's showing it as well. And what we can see is, okay, he's had another company before in the United States, and he's also in the United States now. And yeah, he's been a founder before. Not sure exactly what this company is. Let's have a little look. This was a collection of lifestyle websites helping drive millions of dollars in sales to some of the biggest companies. Okay, interesting. So if we go to more, we can't find a website or anything. Is there a website? There's no website, but then it says 2 to 10 employees. And then there's no employees. So you just starting to think about it, might have been a small company or a freelance company or something like that. In terms of his experience, obviously we've only got limited stuff we can go off. So something to think about. Okay, there you go. So that is the main general team right there. In terms of big names and all that stuff, obviously we're not seeing any major massive names behind the team, but you know, maybe in the developers and the other people, they might have big names behind them. Maybe they're all stars, but we're not going to consider that just because they are not the movers and shakers of the project. Okay, so that is the reason. A lot of people, they will tell you, oh, this guy's worked for them, or they might be an intern or something like that. And what is the relevancy in that on the project's performance, right? Founders are where it's all happening. And if they come from good experience, they know what they're doing, and there's a high chance of their product being really good and then pushing the product out. So that is why you really need to care about the team, all right? But yeah, next we are going to go and look at partners, okay? So let's do that. So in terms of them listing partners, they haven't technically listed partners, but I do think that what they have done, whether they're partners or not, is really, really good, right? So obviously they're showing FIFA here, for example, right? But then as you go into the product, you can see this is more and more prominent when you actually look at the product. So I actually did create an account on the platform, and it's actually pretty cool. And then some of the games you can play, really cool, right? I don't know if they're actual partners, but the fact that they've actually integrated their software with it is amazing, right? So I'm going to put them as partners, okay? So FIFA 2023 is on this, okay? We've got League of Legends, we've got Hearthstone, Fortnite, big for the younger generation, all right? And you know that you love that. So yeah, Call of Duty's on here, Vanguard, and then you've got Counter-Strike, which is cool, NBA 2K, all right, Madden, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you know, we can keep going. There's a whole bunch, Rocket League, Street Fighter 5, big, man. All I gotta say, I like these. If they are partners, then, you know, even better. Even if they're not, the fact that they've managed to put in their software and integrate it with these games, great. The next thing is we're going to review the idea, okay? Generally, what is the idea about? So the next thing I'm going to look at is the idea. Like, is it a big idea? Well, let's get into that. In terms of the idea, right? Yeah, I think the idea is pretty good, man. It's a good idea. And the reason being is obviously you can bridge from Web 2 games, so the games you saw just there with some of their partners, so like Call of Duty, all of that, and just literally be able to integrate crypto into it. So with this, which I think is quite cool, it's about wagering. So you basically like play a game against me, for example, and then we can just put up like $10, you put $10, and whoever wins, they take it all, right? So rather than it fully being a bet with odds or anything like that, it's just like it's like social gaming, right? And I think this is really good. I really like the idea. It's a really good idea. So yeah, that's what I think of that. So the next thing I'm going to review is the website overall. How good is it? All that stuff. That is where we're going. So let's check it out. Okay, so the website overall, yeah, I think it's very nice. The branding is really good. Like, you know, the only things I would say is I'd probably like to see a little bit more in terms of just going through information. Okay, so obviously with the token, like you read this part and it's giving you some stuff around here, and obviously you're getting some information from this. But I mean, yeah, I think it just can have a bit more information. But you know what, I do like the branding. It's really nice. It's very nice looking branding. But yeah, it's a nice looking site overall. What could I change? Probably put a little bit of animation in there. You know, like things could move around. This could be moving, for example, you know, stuff like this. This could be moving, or maybe actually show a little bit more about how you actually use it. Okay, because I've actually signed up for an account and all that, but obviously it was very much like kind of just going through it, figuring it out myself. But yeah, I think with this, they could probably utilize that a little bit more, like show how you actually integrate this just for the general users, right? But overall, I really like the site. It's a nice site. Okay, so the next thing, yeah, we've looked at the website, but what about the actual product? Okay, so let's get into the product. Okay, so I have logged in, created an account, all that stuff. So this is how you would see things. So you choose a game, and obviously you can see pretty cool games here. So you've got League of Legends, Fortnite, Call of Duty, FIFA. So some really good things right here. So let's just call FIFA. Let's do FIFA, man. Let's have a look. Click on FIFA, then tells you add your account. Okay, so you can either go on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and all that fun stuff. So let's just do PC for now. Then you would need your EA ID. So I think that's EA Games, I think, right? But let's just see if I don't put anything. You must stream all matches for this game. Connect your Switch account to continue. By default, your stream will appear in stream highlights. You can disable this. Cool. So you can connect your Switch. So next you would pick a character. So let's just pick this guy right here. So now we're in the actual portal, and you can actually see, like, you know, certain people have been playing at the top. So top winners right here. It's pretty good in terms of UX because you're highlighting that people can win money, which is pretty good. And then you can refer a friend, and you can go pro, enjoy reduced match fees and other benefits. So that might be an upsell to get you inside of that. So get higher arcade score and get 100 stats. So this is like other things you should unlock, I think. So yeah, list in top winners. So things you're going to unlock to get more points. And then yeah, tournaments that other people are playing that you might want to jump into, which is pretty cool. And then so if you go on here, you can see what the requirements are for that, and then you can potentially join. So if I press join, connect with Steam, and then you can be in the match. So pretty cool. So at that point there, I would assume that you are going to be inside the game, playing the game like you normally would on any of the consoles that is seen there. And then yeah, you just have a good time and make money from it, man, or maybe lose money. But yeah, really cool either way. So there you go. The product looks pretty interesting, I would say. So yeah, very, very interesting. Only a couple of things I would say is kind of relating back to the website, like just explain how you go through these things, because obviously you have to create a Steam account and it wasn't really specified or things like that. But you know, it's not really too bad. All that can be fixed with a little bit of UX. So yeah. But yeah, where are we going next? Okay, so what about the socials? We need to judge the socials. Are they good? Well, let's check that out. So here you go. This is Dubbz, the Twitter account for Dubbz. All right, and currently has 7,115 followers. And yeah, I'll probably say it's quite genuine. All right, no, they haven't faked it and put like 100,000 followers or anything like that. So yeah, 7,000. It's a modest, but you know, at least they're doing it legitly. It's only been out for basically a year, so you know, that's not bad at all. And then yeah, in terms of the social interactions, it could be better. You've got a little bit of interaction, but yeah, it could be probably better in terms of the socials, but it's not really that bad. And obviously just remember, we're an early project, so you know, you've got to give them some time to grow as well. Okay, so the other place we're going to go is going to be coin utility. All right, so what can you do with this coin? What's the benefits of holding it? Well, let's check that out. So the one thing I thought was interesting about this coin in terms of holding it is basically Dubbz dividend system. Okay, so this is the white paper. So the number of dividends earned is determined related to the size of the one's token holders. The impressive thing about Dubbz dividend system is that no staking or lockup period is necessary. Holders can simply claim the generated USDC through a dApp on the Dubbz platform. What's more is that even if a former holder decides to sell their Dubbz holding, the USDC they earn during their hold period will still be distributed to them without penalty. So that's cool. So yeah, you can basically get some rewards from holding the token. It's like a dividend. So what it actually is the profits that they make is you're getting a little bit off that profit. Okay, so they're giving you a percentage of that. So you can see 1% of all wages are distributed to the holders in the form of USDC. So basically all wages, you'll get a potential 1% of that going back to the actual holders. So yeah, pretty cool. Some good benefits potentially to hold the coin. Okay, the next place we are going is going to be the tokenomics. All right, so we're going to look at a little bit of that. So let's check it out. Okay, so this is the place we can go and look at that. So we've got team, future exchanges, marketing, and LP. Not sure what LP is. Maybe let me know in the comments. But I think that's just literally the tokens distributed to all of us, so the public. From what I can tell. Team only has 15%. Cool. Future exchanges, so potentially other exchanges which they plan to get on, so that's a good sign. It's 20%. And then marketing 5%. Okay, so yeah, something to think about there in terms of the tokenomics side of things. But if we were to look a little bit deeper in this, but yeah, in terms of the tokenomics, obviously what their self-reporting supply is 100% out. Okay, so that's pretty interesting, I've got to say. So yeah, in terms of tokenomics, cool. Okay, so if you're really bullish on this project and you think Dubbz is going to take over and do really, really well, then we need to find a benchmark for this, right? And we need to find a bullish target. Okay, so that brings me to the bullish target. And where am I going to go with this? So I think the perfect place to go with this is Immutable X. So let's go there. Immutable X. So one of the reasons I'm going to benchmark against this is because it is gaming infrastructure. Okay, so it's very similar in terms of a competitor. And obviously this is in the last bull run, and it is something what's kind of got the highest spot right there. So if we're going for a bullish target, we need to look at the current market cap right now, which is 821 million. Okay, so what if we got Dubbz to that? Okay, Dubbz is currently at 32 million. Okay, so we need to do some calculations. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go 32 million and we're going to times that by 26, and that is going to give us 832 million. And if you go here, look, 823 million. So yeah, pretty close. Okay, but yeah, what does that mean? It means that is 26x if Dubbz gets to Immutable X's market cap at its current moment. Okay, so obviously, yes, you could say that's bullish, but what about if you was to go super bull mode? Okay, so super bullish target. And yeah, we're going to go to the all-time high of Immutable X. So where can we get Dubbz if we was to go there? Okay, so Immutable X, and it was all-time high in terms of market cap, is right here, and it was 1.75 billion. Okay, so yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it, and we can literally calculate that now. What we do is we're going to do 32 times by 54.7, and we're going to equal, and that is 1.75. okay, so basically 1,750 million. okay, and that is exactly this right here, 1.75 billion. okay, so pretty spot on that one. And that means you could 54.7x. So in terms of dilution, there's going to be no dilution because 100% of the tokens are out, as you can see. Okay, so something to think about there. On some of my price predictions, obviously in the comments section, I listen to you guys. I don't really include dilution into it, but yeah, I'm going to caveat that with just letting you know that there is dilution normally in tokens, but with Dubbz, no, there's not. So there you go. But if you really like this video, then you know what to do. Give the video a lovely little like. And yeah, if you're trying to find some really good coins, then this is the best place to be. So you need to press subscribe, press that subscribe button, because this is the right place for you. And yeah, let me know what you thought of Dubbz, whether you think it's a good project. Are you bullish on it? Let me know either way. If you're really interested in getting a good portfolio for the bull run, then you definitely need to join the Patreon, and I can just hook you up. You don't have to go through all this research that I've done. Obviously, it takes a lot of time and all that, but you can get all my scores and find out exactly which is good and which is bad. So don't listen to the hearsay, man. And yeah, just quickly, just showing you where you need to go. Here you go, the business class tier. We are actually running out. We've only got 7 spaces left now on the 30% discount. So yeah, grab it while you can, and you will get my money ball cheat sheet. You'll get the full strategy breakdown. You'll get all the bullish targets and the to be review list. And to be review list is really cool because you can find out what I'm looking at before I even post the videos about it. And then yeah, the VIP Discord, absolutely amazing. We've got some really good chats going on. I found a couple of different coins. I've actually posted videos about them inside of here. A really good crypto community. So yeah, definitely check it out if you want to join. So the link is in the description for that. And if you want to find out way more about how this strategy works, then here is a video and showing you how it all works and why you should consider it in your crypto future. If you want to see another really good crypto project, you should check out this one right here as well. So you've got that one and that one. God, I'm giving you too many choices. But yeah, if I do not see you though, I'll see you at the top. Bam.